everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Masuki Arts. Today we're going to be doing a little paint with me, this time of a cute little fairy reading some books among some flowers. So nothing too, out of character for me, really. I pretty much only paint fairies on this channel, which I hope you guys enjoy as much as I do. Now, I did have like an actual theme ready to go for this week's video, but unfortunately that kind of goes out the window because my picture book release got delayed, and I've just had a very chaotic week, and I would rather just ramble into a microphone, and I hope you guys don't mind. I was prepared to talk about my picture book, like very in-depth, and what I'd learned and everything, but I'll probably just touch upon that subject today.
We are interrupting this regularly scheduled program to tell you to go check out my Etsy shop. Since fairies have overtaken my sketchbook and my life, my shop has become the ultimate fairy lover's dream. With products ranging from stickers, pins, and prints to original paintings, I've got it all. All of my stickers are printed on waterproof vinyl, and my prints are on high-quality, durable, matte photo paper. So if you're watching this video, there's probably a fairy that's perfect for you. Whether you're looking for stickers, prints, paintings, or pins, head to www.etsy.com/shop/MasukiArtStudio.
Part of what made this week so chaotic actually was the picture book delay. If you guys haven't been keeping up with that whole saga, my picture book has been, or my second picture book I should say, has been delayed 3 separate times, for different issues with the proof, and the final delay here was for a typo. Like I was all ready to go. I was like, August 2nd, I'm gonna release my book. I had a timer set on my Instagram story and everything. Like I was so excited, but one of my friends found a typo, and I'm so glad she did, because thank God it didn't go up like that, with a typo, and I was able to correct it. The listing still technically went live, but it's only showing the typoed version of the book right now. The fixed version has to go through the same review and approval process that the original did, with KDP. So if you want the typoed version of the book, you can definitely go check it out right now and look it up on Amazon if you feel like it. It's called Barry's Picnic Problem, but the official finalized version will not be out until August 8th. The other 2 delays with this project were due to printing problems. Like the first proof didn't turn out right, and I had to delay it to figure out what it was. And then the second proof, there was issues with the illustrations looking too small on the pages that for some reason I didn't catch in the first proof. And then when that third proof came, I thought I was all set. So that's why I was so not devastated, because really it's not that big a deal. Projects get delayed all the time. But I was so upset that I had to delay release again. But really it's not a big deal, and I am so glad that in showing my work to another person, I was able to prevent myself some further heartache, when eventually, I'd be looking back on that book and be like, oh, there's a typo. Oh no, it's been out all these years and there's a typo or whatever. So that was a big thing for me this time around, for whatever reason, and I do actually know the reason. It's because the process for this book was so long. For whatever the reason, I didn't get to show my picture book off to as many people for feedback as I did the first time, and that led to a lot of little mistakes getting caught, like a little too late, with all these proofs and stuff. And I should have been showing my work to other people all along, so that I could fix things as I go. It is a very valuable thing to get fresh eyes on your work. It's so important, and I learned that in art school, but it's one thing to learn something and another thing to apply it. So right now, I'm working on applying the things that I learned in my time in college to my actual work, learning how to build contrast in my work, how to you know, study things properly, continuing to learn on my own, which is kind of cool. Because recently I've been kind of like getting a little bit of FOMO because I'm not entering like another semester of art school anymore, and it makes me kind of sad, even though obviously it was stressful. Like, it's stressful to be in school, but I loved art classes. I loved meeting other artists. I loved hanging out with other artists and working on these big projects, and everyone is like so excited about it. So pushing myself in my own sketchbook and in my own work is something that's helping me kind of cope with that. Like, no, I'm still able to learn. I'm still able to keep growing and keep improving. I have a long way to go before I'm like at my 100%. So I hope you guys can come along on that crazy journey with me. That was quite a ramble. I'm so sorry. That's just the kind of energy we're harnessing today for this video. Very rambly, fun kind of vibe. I don't know. For this painting, I really wanted like a naturalistic sort of feel to her outfit. I wanted to look like she was wearing like wilting petals. And I thought that would be like a nice contrast between that and like the manufactured look of the pillows. Like, the pillows look very nice, like they belong on a grandmother's couch. And I thought that just looked nice against like, you know, wilting petals as a dress. This painting is actually part of a mini series I did, and I'm not sure it's entirely done. It's called the Welcome Home series, and it's literally just about like creating like little fairy home spaces, or like cozy places for my fairies to be relaxing. I've shared one other painting from this series on the channel already. I forget which video it was, if it was just a paint with me or if I was talking about something a little bit more structured in it. But yeah, I think there's one other painting in this series that I haven't shown you guys yet. I don't know. It's been a while since I reviewed what I made in this series. I'll be honest, like sometimes I just paint things and I forget about it. So if I'm entirely wrong, just know I'm a very unreliable source on my own art. So I had someone comment on one of my sketchbook tours at one point, like saying like, "Oh, I painted this, I guess." I was like, yeah, that's accurate, because I literally, I will paint something and it could be the last painting in a sketchbook and I will never look at it again. I'll like find it like years later, like filming a sketchbook tour or something, and I'll be like, what is this? Did I ever photograph it? Did I ever post it? Who knows? Like in 2024, I painted 114 fairies, and that's including all of my picture book pages and everything. And can you guess how many of those are posted? Probably not 114. So yeah, kind of crazy. I feel like I paint a lot of fairies, and so I forget about some of them, which is kind of sad. It breaks my heart a little bit, because I'm sure some of them would make great OCs to like return to and paint again, but I just forget they exist. I've kind of been forgetting about some of the fairies that I've painted recently too. Like, I'll look back through, like, I have a second phone. I got gifted a second phone. Someone's like locked phone, like, you know, locked into a certain cellular plan, so I couldn't like switch it over to mine. And I didn't add any new cell service onto it. I just use it as a camera roll. So all of my footage is stored on the second phone. And so sometimes I just film a painting process and I don't look back on it or edit it or whatever for like months, until I like need something to post and I'm like, I have nothing to post. Well, that's not true. I have a camera roll full of footage that's completely unedited, because I just film and forget. So sometimes I'll just be flipping through my camera roll on that phone and I'll be like, oh yeah, this painting. Like, I haven't posted this. It's out of season now. It's like no longer, you know, like winter or whatever. And I'll be like, well, it's never gonna get posted now. And it's just gonna sit in my camera roll. Like, this wasn't a special problem. Like, Last summer I was painting so much every single day that I do have paintings that I run across now, with like footage saved and all, like on my iPad, because I didn't get my second phone until around November, I think. But I'll run across it and I'll be like, huh, I think I was saving this for a time that seemed like it was good to post, and it just never came. And it'll never get posted now because I've improved and I don't like it anymore and everything like that. I have some Halloween artworks from last year that never got posted, and I was like, oh, I'll save them until next year just in case I don't have time to make Halloween art. And I look at them now and I'm like, I would never post that. It's not good anymore. Which is a blessing. That's a beautiful thing. Like, especially when you feel like maybe you haven't improved. And I definitely have had feelings like I'm improving slower than I was when I was like a teenager, which is natural and normal and good to like improve at a slower rate as you advance. But like, it's still frustrating sometimes. So to see art from not even a year ago and look at it and go, ew, is kind of a blessing in its own sort of way. I was going to either talk about my picture book this week or art influencers, like specifically the ones that try to sell you like a course or like a calendar of some kind, you know, because they know how to make $1 million as an artist, and you just don't. And it's so simple and so easy, and they can teach you and they want to teach you. But like, I don't know, I don't have it written up, so I don't want to talk about it yet. But I definitely will in a future video. And then the picture book thing, obviously I don't want to talk too much more about it in this video until it's like fully out and fully released and everything. But I'm very excited to make both of those videos because they're both things I'm passionate about, especially the picture book. And I feel like the art influencer video, like the breakdown video, will be like very, very interesting and probably relatable for a lot of you guys, because I, like many other people, would watch those videos where people are like, yeah, here are like 20 ways to make money as an artist, here's how to sell your art. Meanwhile, the person you're watching, like, no matter how many videos you see from them, like, all they do is studies, or like, you never actually see their work. And there's exceptions to this kind of video, like there are ones that aren't scams, but I'm getting too into it. We'll talk about it more when the time comes for both of those, my picture book and art influencers. But anyways, I want to thank you guys very much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this very cozy fairy. Real quick before I end the video, I want to give a shout out to my Ko-fi supporters. So thank you so much to Ashley, Savvy, Tiffany, and Lilycorn. Your guys' support means the world to me, and it allows me to keep making videos just like this one. If you would like to join my Ko-fi page, there will be a link in the description box down below where you can get all these benefits and so much more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you're doing, what you're working on this week, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.